Good afternoon, Tom Ginn, G Force. G is for gratitude. So I am so excited today for many reasons, but just grateful for this day. Just grateful for this day. G is for gratitude. Gratitude, as you study it, and one thing is we going into again today after I do a few announcements about upcoming guests and some promotions, that type of thing, is we'll be getting back into this today. Gratitude works. Some of the science behind it and understanding gratitude and how powerful it is and how we approach life, our personal lives, our business lives, from a place of gratitude. Gratitude negates negativity, gives us an opportunity to reframe how we look at things, causes us to respond versus react. Gratitude is powerful when we really understand it and just don't take gratitude for granted. It is a powerful, powerful principle. It influences everything we do, and we can enhance our lives with gratitude. So today, first things first, tonight, Mark Gassert and I are doing our second co-hosting of Elevate Your Profits. That is 6 p.m. Eastern. And last week we had Eric Bam on, and he gave some great insight to the things he's done in his business and helping the company he is representing grow their company by 88%. So we're going to be bringing people and bring that new perspective, new ways of thinking, learning how to identify opportunities in times of crisis or uncertainty. We're going to bring lots of different influencers and know-how people to give you an opportunity. So that's mark your calendars, turn on your notifications, 6 p.m. Mark Gassert and I, Elevate Your Profits. Elevate Your Profits. And we are bringing in Jamie Green, the solar queen. She's going to come in and just talk to us tonight a little bit about the solar industry, why she got into it, where she sees it going, who the type of people that influence her, her mindset. We'll be talking a lot of things that help you become better in life and in business. So she's going to enlighten you tonight is the best way to say. She's going to bring some solar energy to the meeting tonight, bring high energy to the meeting. So Jamie Green, Elevate Your Profits. Elevate Your Profits, 6 p.m. Eastern tonight. And Friday, G-Force, 2 p.m. Eastern, we're bringing in Dan Altmeyer, the new normal guru. He's got a great story. He's going to talk about what he's done in the past, how he's shifting and pivoting in these times, how to take advantage of opportunities with his approach and philosophy. So Dan Altmeyer is coming on. So turn on your notifications, mark your calendars for 2 p.m. Friday, G-Force. And we have Mark just made a comment. Hey, thanks, Mark. Got it right. We want the solar queen to elevate your profits. It is the real deal. Yeah, so thanks, Mark, for jumping on here real quick. So tonight, 6 p.m., Jamie Green. And today, I'll be going back into Gratitude Works. Gratitude Works. the principles. And I'm glad I found this book. I've got many, many books in and around gratitude, but this one here draws a scientific approach and what research shows how gratitude is a principle that can improve your life personally and as business, no matter what. Is Gratitude Works by the author Robert A. Emmons. We've been talking about gratitude in general principles. We talked about journaling, the power of journaling, how to be more specific, how to write every day, find one new idea, one new thing that you're grateful for. And it still blows my mind when I hear the world record of 18,256 points of gratitude done every day. That's 50 years. And no replication or duplication of gratitude. 18,000. That is, I tell you what, I guarantee a person that does that has a different heart, different perspective of life. And that's one of the things, once I started understanding the power of gratitude, how it started shifting my life, how I started dealing with things and gave me a better perspective. All those things through gratitude and studying gratitude. And then the most important thing with gratitude is applying it, because knowledge by itself has no value until you put it into action, especially when we're dealing with our viewpoints of the world, how we think, how that was formed, how do we make those changes? Because that's what I am. I'm a personal development coach. And anybody who ever wants to reach out to me or find out more about what we do, you can go to my website. You can email me in and around that. But before I even get into this, I almost forgot. Is the Science of Success seminar that I'm part of with 4 dynamic coaches. Chris Natsky, Nikki Gangemi, and Phil Pinto, 2 hours of interactive principles to help you improve your life in some very significant way, personally as well as in business. So the registration information is right here. And here's the cool thing. It's 2 hours, $37, but we're also providing additional value of nearly $800 of one-on-one coaching and principles around the topics that we specialized in. So go to this. You'll find out more information. You can log in and register. There's a number of videos by the participants. You get to know them before coming in. So mark your calendars, turn on your notifications, share this out. So I almost forgot an event on the 25th, the Science of Success. Success, there is a direct science and a process. If you learn those things from the process of thinking first and visualize, that's going to be my topic, is about having a clear mental picture of the vision that you seek before you obtain it, and how to then take that vision and put it into action to get the results you want in life. Doesn't make any difference whether it's in your personal life or your business life. The thinking process is all the same. So today, just tag your friends, share this out. And now I'm just going to jump in for a few minutes today on this book, the principle, this one principle. I'm just real short today. And when I looked at it for the first time, I had to dive deep into it a couple times to sort of sort it out. What was the author correlating this with? And it's every part of these chapters start building on each other. Why newness matters. Why newness matters. And he started out this particular part of the topic about, so we're emotional creatures, and gratitude helps identify our emotions, the levels of emotions that we're in at any given time. And by shifting a thought, we can directly change how we feel, our emotions. We are emotional creatures. We operate at an emotional level. We make all our decisions through an emotional level. So by being aware of what those emotions are saying to you, you can flip it if it's not supporting the direction you want to go. If it's negative, you'll and that's what I teach in my coaching is how to take that negative thought and flip it. And how do you reprogram your thinking to make it habitual thinking? And that's the whole thing about this work in gratitude. Make it habitual. And it takes work to have the success you seek in life. It takes work. So he went to this place about his first research project when the author graduated from University of Maine was around sensation seekers. They crave novelty, excitement, stimulation, whether it be in the form of travel, risk-taking activities, motorcycling, scuba diving, jumping out of airplanes. They never get tired. That's their adrenaline. And to do some of those risk-taking things, you have to have an attitude of gratitude to go after those high-risk activities. And in his study and research, he also found out this is really interesting. Those that go after those high energy activities, number one, they never get bored. They never get bored. They're always seeking it out. If they ever get in a place where they are bored, the novelty's wearing off, they can go back and be grateful for the experiences they've had in the past. Those exhilarating experiences, the motorcycle jumping or speed racing or water skiing, whatever, snow skiing, those exhilarating activities. And it's important to really look, if you are a high energy, risk taking individual, notice what you feel. And if you ever get down, all you have to do is flip your thinking and watch what happens to your energy. So if you're bored, a little frustration, go back to the things that gave you that high level of energy. And it will transform right into the moment. And you will start performing at a much higher level because you're energized at an emotional level. And one thing they also found out, that individuals that are novelty seekers are seeking newness. They're never settling for where they're at. They're always looking what's on the other side of the fence. They are open-minded. They're willing to take a risk to go after those things that will support their goals and their visions. And what they also found out, and I've made this comment in the past, is the power of gratitude in health. People that have a stronger sense of being grateful for all things actually live longer. They're happier. They're healthier. And that's what he found out in his research. Is through that research that people that are risk takers and seekers actually are healthier, live longer than the person is not willing to take risk, is not seeking that. So that's kind of interesting. There he is. Believe in yourself. Thanks for making your comments. And I see an LO, you're laughing out loud. So what do we got here? Well, thanks for being here. You know, uh, I appreciate it, Robert. Thanks much. So, when we think about gratitude, think about the things that excited you, that had you seek out things that weren't average and ordinary, the best way to put it. You seek thrills. You seek thrills. And as I was looking at this chapter, I started looking at what I was doing in life and the thrills that I gravitate to that bring me the highest level of good feelings. And you know what? They're all associated with risk, all associated with risk. And I am willing to take risk. I like the feeling. And then learning how to channel that risk and how to get out of being bored is so important. So I looked at my football career. That's a risky sport. I looked at some of the activities I did in my life. I was an avid scuba diver in Northern California, dove some of the toughest waters in the world to scuba dive in, the north coast of California. Free dove, abalone, spearfishing, free diving in very cold kelp bedded environments, very risky, low visibility, and big sharks. Great whites roam that area. So I was willing to take a risk. I loved the thrill, the unknown, the excitement, the challenge, getting through it. I did that. So that's sort of been, when I look at all my activities and going into business, I have the same mentality is I'm willing to take a risk to get what I'm seeking. So keep that in mind that how do you value what you're doing? Are you a risk taker, thrill seeker? Those that can move in that space through gratitude. Then they take a look at when they get bored, a little upset, a little down, they go back to history and they tap into that memory. They tap into that excitement from the past because your mind, when you understand how the mind works, you can go back and recreate that at a subconscious level and give you that feeling in the moment. Very powerful to understand that. You think of joy, something I didn't know the first 50 years of my life, and that wasn't back. I just never knew. Couldn't miss what you aren't aware of. Yes, through awareness, but here's the key. When you become aware, take action, put it into place. There's no biscuit if you do not risk it. Thank you for all your comments. Much appreciated. Tag and share your friends. Tag and share. See, gratitude does work. And by studying and journaling, don't take anything, drill backwards, write down those things. Write one new thing you're grateful for. I'm going after my world record of journaling in gratitude. One new thing I'm grateful for today. And the one thing I'm going to write down is a person I've been trying to reach out to for several months contact me today. And I'm so grateful for that because that relationship and what she brings to the world benefits me. I'm so grateful that she reached back to me. And we'll get into the details. So I'm going to take that as one thing that I'm going to do today. One thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for many things. Being enthusiastic is energy. And how do you become enthusiastic? Think about those things that excite you. And I'm totally excited today and grateful for today. There you go, Robert. Thanks much. If we can put a smile on somebody's face, we have made a difference for that day. So, with that all said, I'm going to back on out of here because I have a 2 o'clock call with the person I'm so grateful to have conversation with today. So, with that all said, make this day the best day of your life because it is. Because if you live a normal lifespan, there's no guarantees for the next moment, the next day, the next year. Don't live in the past. Grab those things that you can be grateful for. Utilize those to position yourself to deal with anything in your life. Learn to respond versus react with gratitude. So with that all said, I'm going to sign on out. You have a great day. This is G-Force. See you tomorrow.